All right. So the plan for today is we're gonna finish Outer Wilds. So I was pretty hard walled at the end of my stream yesterday. I spent like an hour learning pretty much nothing. So I reached out to Jibby, and Jibby gave me a few breadcrumbs. First off, I sent him my map. Um, I sent him like my rumor map, and I asked if I'm missing anything large, and he's like, "No, you have everything." Uh, so there's no information. Bird shared his bread, which is kind of crazy. Usually birds uh want to keep that shit. So he said you might have everything except for the last bit, which is the Ash Twin project, which I am working on, which is the last question mark to do. So I told him, a couple thoughts that I had. So my thoughts right now is that there was some talk about the black hole forge being able to repair a warp core. Um, but I didn't know how to repair like the vessels one. And then putting in the coordinates in the triangle thing, but that didn't do anything. My next thought was I also found Solarium on the quantum moon. Gave me a lot of info, and I tried to jump out of the moon at the eye, but kept getting pushed back down to the moon, which was a problem. I didn't know what to take of that. And then I said there's a teleporter for the Ash Twin, that's on Ash Twin that I have no idea what that's on about. And I asked him like, "Hey, are these trains of thoughts that like I could kind of continue going down doing, or just like shut these down, like stop running into this wall?" And he told me the forge only made the core, so I don't have the knowledge to repair it. And they said if you plug the coordinates into the GPS, you still have to drive the car. He said jumping off the moon, not advised generally. And then he said, yeah, that teleporter sure is weird. How do those teleporters work exactly? And that's all he told me. Those are so he didn't tell me what to do. He only like kind of took what I did and like tried to nudge me in a certain direction. So I have a couple ideas. I still don't know. And then about 20 minutes after I sent him, or he sent that, I put in all caps, "Oh my god, my brain is thinking," in all caps. So, all right. So it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully, I can solve this. But I do have a couple ideas, and I have a feeling that I'd have to look on my map in the game. Oh, I could actually zoom in here. I can't read it on here. Yeah, I can't read it. But yeah, so I'm gonna start piecing things together, and we will hopefully finish this game today. All right. So still got to do some thinking. Let's head to the ship logs and create a plan for what I want to do with this loop. I'm still thinking it's gonna take some loops, but I plan to construct technology of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. So what Jibby said about me not being able to repair makes me think I have to make a warp core. And I know, well, there was something about warp cores Well, there's something about the little black and white hole things that I think can construct a warp core. But I'm not sure. So kind of what my train of thought is, figure out how to make a warp core. We take the completed warp core and then we take that to the vessel. The vessel, I could put in the coordinates. And then maybe that takes me somewhere. I don't know. But like the ship's all fucked up, so I don't know unless I take because I know at the vessel. I know in the vessel on the ground there's the ball that you can move. And one of it activates a little GPS thing where you put in the coordinates. But it could go to the other side, which goes to these circles that I don't know what that is. Because like nothing seemed to be like powered up. But I wonder if I need a warp core to do that. So I'm wondering if taking like some warp core, putting in the coordinates on the vessel will like assign the warp core to a thing, and I take that and leave and use it somewhere else. All right, first thing, I think I need to figure out how to make a warp core. And I think I have to make that at the Black Hole Forge. So I'm going to take a trip to the Black Hole Forge to see if I missed anything in the reading. I need to go to Brittle Hollow first so I can lower or raise the Black Hole Forge so I can actually access it. I have a feeling like the last thing I need to do is going to be like some sort of like speed run to get around all the planets to do different things on each of them. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. It's fine. I need a little time to kill. It is over here. Anything in here? Okay. Oh, that means I have to go into Dark Bramble again. I don't want to go into Dark Bramble. It's scary in there. Oh, you know what? Where's our friend at? He's right down here. Let's go. Maybe he's got something to say, because he was like one of the first guys we found. So I'm wondering maybe you have a little more information for us. I found the Nomai escape on Brittle Hollow. I found the vessel. I saw the old sediment. I saw the hanging city on Brittle Hollow. I saw the Sunless City on Ember Twin. I know my writing about Quantum Pilgrimage. I went comment and I talked to a living Nomai. The Quantum Moon? I'd say so. Great, so I just go back to the face, fly the Quantum Moon with 0 visibility, find a spooky ruin, and travel through a few different types of dangerous terrain to get there. That's not so bad. Probably doable. The lines I can't come here. I came here so you know my artifacts myself. Okay, I don't think. Alright, I don't think you. I don't think he has any like new information for me, so. Dude, one thing I'm really happy about is that I solved the trials of like the Quantum Tower trials. Oops. On a single loop. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I don't need that black hole to take me. Okay. So where am I headed? I'm headed over here. To get into the Black Hole Forge. All right, another day, another waiting around on Ash Twin for something to happen. Or maybe I find more information. Also, one other thing is that Jibby said, when I asked him about teleporters, he goes, interesting. How do teleporters work again? It got me thinking. It got me thinking. Because they're still active for a couple seconds. So you have like a, whatever window to use the teleporters. So I feel like I need to wait for the planet to cross, because if I stand in here while the sand's going, I get sucked up. But if it like goes like just past and then I go whoop right in here, maybe I can teleport. Maybe, we'll see. Because when I did it, I waited for... Oh, here's the Earth one. Which I can hang out on for a little bit, because there are trees. Yeah, so when I tried it the first time, I waited for all the sand to come off the planet so the sand wouldn't, like, suck me to the other planet. And the sun exploded before then. Before I got a chance to, so... I don't know which way is which. I do know I need to stand under here. There you go through this door. Alright, so hopefully Portal Hollow 1 will be accessible soon. But yeah, there is a problem. Like, if I do have to, like, speed run some of this to try to, like, gather multiple things and, make a warp core and do stuff, I have to figure out, like, the route too to be like, where do I go first? Because, like, this takes a little while. Like, I had to wait around for a bit for this teleporter to work. Here we go. Don't jump. Okay. So let's read these things again. Here's this. Where am I taking this first black hole core, and where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All the warp towers are being constructed on Ashwin, so the black hole cores will go there. I graduated the case. Oh, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. I'll return to the force shortly. I'm going to catch the route and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each one of the 6 receivers are being constructed at a different location, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. Tower design in the high energy lab. Ember Twin reveal each receiver location. Ask Faru, he's familiar with them. Of note, Yar believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower design. He's named that as one of warp towers on Ashwin will never activate because warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest in a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of the corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or close to orbit around the relevant astral body. No, Yara understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the hourglass twins are so close together function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. You recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. Okay. Alright, so I think one of my ideas is coming to fruition a little bit. Let me try something. Because it's saying... Alright, calm down. It's saying that... it only needs to align with the astral body, and that the warp core doesn't need to be, like, fully aligned with the receiver, only the astral body. So... hit my fucking face. That wasn't planned. That was just... luck. Oh, I'm not making this. I'm not making this. Maybe I have a second. No. Okay. So I think I have to wait for the sand to just, like, barely pass. Because it says I have, like, a few second window. Oh, Cherry. How's it going? Thanks for the raid. I do. You're playing Terraria, right? Repo design with Terraria. Oh, okay. Very nice. How was Repo? Dude, Repo's a fun time. I need to get another game going. Ada, Logic, and Bunking. Oh, nice. I think last time I saw on Bonk stream that you were playing with Ada and Bonk. I don't think Logic was playing, but seems like a chill little group. Yeah, I've been playing with. I'll play with like Saren and Jibby sometimes, and sometimes with like Nat and Ems and Veggie. Jerry, I don't know if you played this game before, but I am at the very end. If you don't want to be spoiled. I made it. You've not played it? Take your leave. All right, sounds good, Cherry. Thanks for the raid. I'll see you next time. But yeah, definitely a game where it's like, everyone says experiencing it for the first time is like the best time, going in completely blind. So appreciate the raid. Hopefully, hope you have a good rest of the day. 17 minutes 53 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Mask receiving data from probe tracking module, giant steep memory statue, timber hearth memory statue. 5 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Okay, well, holy shit. Today we finished excavation of Ash Twin here. In this space we will craft our most powerful ambitious project, the Ash Twin Project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. How far we've come since our little experiment at the high energy lab. I still hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. We also finished relocating all subterranean planets. We finished relocating all subterranean planets we met while digging. Are they planets or plants? Plants. Okay. We'll need to keep our eyes open on how significantly we've altered the environment here. Poke just sent back the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now, Ashwin can be connected with Giant's Deep. Where Cassava is working with Avent to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting memory statues. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we're all connected through Ash Twin now. And also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant Steep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me that the cannon is doing well and that Avent advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from the device, Avent can. Then anyone can go to the device into exploding. That too is likely Avent. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avent that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Ooh, spicy? Holy shit. Phlox and Dats finished the memory statues today, and they're truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statue will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Fine Day, I've worked hard on the Sun Station, and at last it's complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power for the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ashwin Project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ashwin Project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ashwin Project is theoretically sound. We are only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station to generate the power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer idea. But you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. I believe we could still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet and imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Oh! Okay. So they tried to do this however many years ago, but it didn't work. And now they've pretty much all gone extinct, except for Solarum. Don't know how she's alive, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And now the sun supernova from our, present day, our sun just is naturally exploding, which is triggering this Ash Twin project to happen. Which is, I need to go back and read, but it's doing something. It's sending our 22-minute time loop back. For what reason? Trying still to figure out, but we're fine. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project blocks. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their math will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. I'm trying to read this all before my time's up. But luckily, time stops when I'm reading. It's good. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Xeno. This ore should be the last we need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work is complete, I'd be delighted to help. I'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, and the smallest flaw opening the shell that could lead to disaster. They finish the shell until lost central. Oh, I've read this before. Are these all the same? I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed on the central chamber of Ash Twin. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability can still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished. And if my sister tells you otherwise, she'll be finished as well. More love. Poki's only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and design work is beautifully clever. The work in the Ash Twin project, excited to see it. Pies beside herself with joy. Okay. I think that's all stuff I've read before. Artificial gravity control. Oh, what does it say? Hold on. Caution, you're about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Oh, let me... Does removing the core disable the Ash Twin project? But I know in here... I should be safe from the supernova? Kind of curious. One minute. 1 minute left. Alright, I'm curious. These are all the masks. So the supernova just happened. Oh, nope, never mind. It still took me. Oh, you are dead? What? No fucking way. Oh my God. All right, we're loading the previous save. All right. He's got to stream for 5 more hours? You know what, Gage? I might have you. Maybe. We'll see how long it takes to solve this. How you doing, Gage? It's good seeing you. All right. Hollowed out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing, the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with no mass attached. 3 of the masts are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, which is in probe tracking module. That's the one in Giant Steep, and then there's Giant Steep and Timberhurst, respectively. The Ash Twin project was designed to use the energy from the supernova triggered by the Sun Station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes in the past. Oh, to send data in the past. Okay. Designed to use the energy from a supernova to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. Sun Station did not work. Although the Ash Twin project was theoretically planned, the Nomai were unable to power it. There's an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Idea. I have 2 trains of thought. One is I go to the Ash Twin project, I fucking just yeet the core, and then take that to the vessel, put in the coordinates on the vessel, and then take that to the eye of the universe. That's one idea. The other idea is probably much more complicated. Where my thoughts are, you make a warp core, which I don't know how to do that. Or you make the warp core. You take it to the vessel. You put in the coordinates there, and it like maps to the core or something. And then you take that to the Ash Twin project. But that seems a little too, like, nothing in the game really like showed me that you have to do that. So I'm gonna go to the Ash Twin project, fucking yeet the warp core, take that to the vessel, and hopefully take the vessel to the eye of the universe. That's my plan. That will be quicker, and if that one fails, then I have my other idea. So guess what? We're going back to Ash Twin and waiting there. Uh, 14. 14's off. You know what? I'm gonna park my ship on the equator, so if I get yeeted to Ember Twin, I could make my way back. Take it, you won't. Oh, there it goes. Goodbye, ship. right. That may have been not a great idea, because I don't know if my ship's damaged over there, and I'm going to have to go grab it anyway to get to the vessel. But one thing I didn't understand, or that I don't understand yet, is what caused... Or is the probe just continuously... Well, no, because it didn't start looping until now. I kind of want to read again, because I need to figure out what caused... Because we saw, when we wake up, we see the orbital probe cannon firing and exploding the entire ship. What causes that to happen? I'm also wondering if there's got to be something else for me to do during this time. I can't imagine the where... Oh, here's the Earth one. There we go. I just want to refill my oxygen. I can't imagine it starts off by having to wait like 10 minutes. Maybe not 10 minutes, but... Alright, here it comes. Okay. All right. Now let's take this as a vessel. I need to get to my ship. Oh wait. This way? Might be coming from this way. Take me! Are we good? No repairs? No repairs? Alright. Alright, to the vessel. The music's going. There we go. Alright, there's the ship. Come on, get in. There we go. Nailed it. First try. All right. Now, don't alert the fishies. Book it! Book it! Book it! Go, 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 go! Oh, I need to refuel. Oops. Oh. All right. Ooh. All right. Oh, there's gravity here. Oh, sick. Okay. Hold on. Let me pull up my screenshot that I have. Give me a second. Of the coordinates. And we'll put these in. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Hold. Okay. Oh, I fucked up. Hold on. There we go. Like that. Dude, me aiming on a... I got the fucking chills. Holy. There's our sun. Oh wow, gravity's like double out here. Alright, it dropped us off at the North Pole, so I'm wondering... Oh, nice, there's trees over here. Oh, look at all the quantum shit that's happening. What is this? This looks like something. All right. I'm going in. What the fuck is this? Well, this is creepy. What up? I'm back in the observatory? Wait, huh? Wait, what the fuck? Where am I? Which way do I go? Seems really dark over there, so I'm wondering if go. Oh, I can't. Are all of these suns getting wiped out by supernovas? I don't like it. It's dark. It's scary. Hold on, HammyBot. We're gonna snooze that ad. Oh! Munch. Oh, hello. Oh. Esker, do you hear music? That's just the banjo. Oh, there's a hole in the roof right here. Oh. Oh, the building's worn down. You get more worn down every time it does. Oh. Okay, there's someone up. Ryback's here. Not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the other for this next part. You know, everyone, no rush. Take your time. It might not even exist here. That was weird. Oh. Okay, hold on. A little. I could see it there. Did that work? Did I get it? No? Okay. At least I don't think it worked. No. All right. That was a little scary. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and run the ads now so it doesn't keep bothering me. Oh, they're already starting. All right, so we're gonna pause here for a second, just while the ads go, because I don't want people to miss it if they're excited to see this. So we're gonna hold on a couple minutes and think about how to get those bongos. But yeah, the thing I don't recall reading is so the probe cannon. Well, it shot off like 8 million or something. So when I started this game, have the time loops already been happening? Oh, they must have. They must have been happening because I paired with the statue at the very beginning of the game. So I think the time loops have already been happening, but I only remember what I've done in the previous loops after I've paired with the statue. Right? That seems. But why would the probe cannon launch off then? I may need to read. There was some stuff in the Ash Twin project that might tell me again. I would need to go back and read it, but I'm not understanding why it shot off then. Unless it like sensed the sun was going into supernova or something. Oh, ads are done, by the way. Oh, hi. Hello. Oh. Oh. They're getting taller. They're getting taller. Oh, hello. All right, all right. Solanum, hypothesis. Everyone must be here before we can begin. Once they arrive, we'll be ready for the next step. I'm glad you remembered me. The ancient glade. Not that one. It's always dark. Now I just need to figure out these bongos. Okay, it keeps turning me back. I see the bongos out there. Oh, I just gotta look at it? Oh, okay. I just had to zoom in on it. All right. A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? The song is new to me, but I'm honored to be part of it. What do you say, time buddy? Ready to start with the music? This should be cool. What do you say? Should I get out the harmonica? Oh, something happening with the fire. Yes. All right. Chert. All right. Oh. I think I did it. Oh, we did it. Holy shit. Good thing you missed nothing. Yep. Miss absolutely nothing, K. Oh. I hope so too. I still have questions. What's the eye of the universe? Where am I? Am I winning, comma, sun? I don't know if the sun is winning. I don't know if we broke the time loop or something. Because, like, we break the time loop? Because the Ash Twin project is deactivated because I stole the fucking warp core. Am I gonna play the DLC? Probably, yeah. I'm gonna play the DLC. Does it answer? I wonder if the DLC answers more of my questions. So, like, Reddit has more questions? Oh, shit. So, like, if we broke off, if we shut down the Ash Twin project, which was responsible for the loops, did everyone just fucking die? Did our entire species just die? Is it all ogre? Our solar system is a rip in peace. It was over, but again and again. Yeah, that is true. Am I alive? Oh, it's all the backers. Where am I? Where am I? I didn't back this game. Are any of us alive? I don't know. Yeah, doxed. Yo, I love QWERTY you up the pie. Dude, based name there. Oh, okay, hold on. 14.3 billion years later. Oh no! Are they stuck in a time loop too? Well, alright, that's it. What? Under 2 hours? So that was a game. Wow. So I'm curious. Because Solanum was there at the end. Do you need to go to the... Because, like, theoretically, if you know the answers, you just boot up, head to Ash Twin, grab the thing, eat to the vessel, and you're done. But you never meet Solanum if you do that. But he was there at the end. And he seems like you knew him. There's still so many questions I have. Let me... Okay. Alright. Well, that's the end of the playthrough. That's the end of the playthrough. I pretty much did everything, I think. I was kind of expecting the eye to be a little bit more huge and like it explaining some shit, but it didn't really. Although getting inside the Ash Twin did explain a lot. Getting inside Ash Twin did explain a lot. But I was wondering what like I was hoping the Eye universe would give us a little bit more, but yeah.